without instructions.
The gentleman from Texas is recognized for 1 hour.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. For the consideration of this resolution, all time yield is for the purpose of debate only. I now yield the customary 30 minutes to the gentleman from Colorado, my dear friend, Mr. Polis, pending which I yield myself such time as I may consume. Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent all members have 5 legislative days to revise and extend their remarks. Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of this rule, which is a fair rule that makes in order every single amendment submitted to the Rules Committee. The rule provides for consideration of H.R. 5424, the Investment Advisors Modernization Act of 2016, and H.R. 2357, the Accelerating Access to Capital Act of 2015. This package comes to the floor via the chairman of the House Financial Services Committee, Chairman Jeb Hensarling, who brought this package to the Rules Committee because the needs of the American people and the needs of the financial services industry that's trying to grow jobs, investment, and opportunity for people in America. We have an incredible opportunity before us today, Mr. Speaker, an opportunity to take good ideas that come directly from the American people. It's called the financial services industry of the United States of America. Men and women who get up and handle our financial needs, many men and women who not only have dedicated themselves to the success of this country, but also the success of the American people. And we're trying to take this opportunity to move those ideas that they bring to us today through the House of Representatives so that we have a bill that we can present on a bipartisan basis to the United States Senate, to the President of the United States, and say, these are great ideas. And Mr. Speaker, I will tell you that your work that you make personally to make sure these ideas are brought forth not only to the Financial Services Committee but to other areas of this Congress to make sure that we're passing legislation that's about jobs, job creation, and the availability of the American people to have a better shot at the American dream is why we are here today. The goal of this rule and the underlying legislation is simple: to keep the flow of capital moving across our capital markets, to make it easier, not harder, to make it easier to overcome barriers for small business, entrepreneurs, and startups to have the capital that they desperately need to grow and thrive. Mr. Speaker, this is part of the American dream. Part of the American dream is someone who has great ideas, the ability and the desire, but to take these ideas and match it up with the capital, a marketing plan, and the ability to move forth in that plan. That's part of the American dream, to make not only your life better, but along the way, a bunch of other people meet their American dream also. Capital is the lifeblood of growing new companies, not a surprise. And access to capital can literally make or break small business. Mr. Speaker, it can make or break a person's great idea also. That is why we are here today on the floor. Good ideas that come from men and women in the industry, men and women who talk to the Financial Services Committee on a bipartisan basis, men and women of this Congress bringing these great ideas, and it's all on behalf of trying to make people, give them a better shot at the American dream through growing companies, accessing capital, and making the hard break to be successful. I've seen firsthand the detriment of overregulation in industries and poorly written laws, and I've also seen the power of the free enterprise system. While serving as chairman of the board of the East Dallas Chamber of Commerce, I saw firsthand companies that could not get the capital that they needed because they weren't large enough to qualify, or perhaps had some other burden or impediment in front of them. As we know today, because of technology, time, and people's purpose, we have the opportunity for doing something remarkable. We have the ability today to enact legislation that will bolster opportunities for small business to secure capital, to reduce the strain of a one-size-fits-all regulatory regime, and to take that and add a opportunity to overcome these by using the American spirit and killing regulatory things that stand in the way. That's why we're here.